Hello everybody, I'm Vijay Krishna, working as assistant professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering of Chembro Engineering College. Today we are going to discuss about SCR connecting methods, that is in series and parallel connecting methods, and also turn on and turn off methods. Series connection of SCRs and parallel connection of SCRs and silicon control rectifier SCR gate triggering methods or turn on methods and SCR commutation methods. These are the four categories of SCR of different connections and also different turn on and also turn off methods. And also we will discuss about the thyristor types also. Here, if any SCR that is connected in series and parallel to extend the voltage and the current ratings. What is the importance of connecting in this manner? Either it is in a series connection or in a parallel connection manner. The SCRs are connected in series and parallel to extend voltage and also the current ratings. Either of the parameter of voltage or current parameter can either any one of the parameter can change by connecting in series or in parallel. For high voltage, high current applications, series parallel combinations of SCRs are used. The purpose of connecting these type of methods, that is in a series connection or in a parallel connection, that is due to the for getting of high voltage, high current. Wherever the requirement of the high voltage, high current applications are applicable, that is most of the applications are in power systems only. That is electrical power systems only. They will use for a transmission systems, transmission applications of voltage, high voltage value. That is thousands of volts for a HVDC, or it is hundreds of volts for a AC supplies. Like that, these are there are some of the applications for high voltage, high current applications for a series parallel combination of the SCRs. That is the main purpose of using SCRs while we are connecting the SCRs in series connection or in a parallel connection. They can produce us, that is, they can give us the high voltage or high current combination. Here, series connection of SCRs. How the series connection of SCRs, that is normally like this. SCRs are connected in this manner. That is the resistant equalization model. Yes, the circuit has shown here. Here, the resistors, the thyristors are connected. SCRs are connected in series manner. Actually, this is the resistance of the device switch. Resistance of the switch. This is nothing but that. Here, and also this is also sorry. The resistance actually inbuilt in the having that in the device, but it is nothing but the across resistance which were applied to nothing but to protect the thyristor also. For a heavy inrush currents or heavy currents are flowing whenever there is a problem. At this time, what should be at that time? What should happen means the current should be conveyed towards the resistance. Like that, the resistances are placed in parallel with the thyristors. That is nothing but the series connection of the SCRs are shown. Thyristors or the SCRs are shown here. If you observe here, unequal distribution of the voltage across two series SCRs. What I am telling is here, if you connect any SCR in series with one by one, what should be happen? If you come across the resistance also, if you a simple example of resistor, if you take connect a resistor, one resistor, second resistor in series with the connections, then what happen? Therefore, whatever the current is to be making a common value, the current is to be flowing into the circuit. In the series circuit is to be common value, but the voltage is to be divisible. The voltage is to be divided. Here, if you observe unequal distribution of the voltage across two series SCRs, the voltage value that it can be depend upon the resistance of the device and also of SCR1 and also SCR2. If the SCR is designed with Same parameter is the first one. If you consider the first one is having a parameters, and the same parameters are observed on the second SCR also equal. Therefore, there is a equal distribution of the voltage with a small variations. Drop variations is possible. But now, if you observe unequal distribution of voltage across two series SCRs, two series connected SCRs, if you observe here, the anode to cathode voltage, I think the graphs has been drawn. On x-axis anode to cathode voltage, and the y-axis anode current has been considered, that is the thyristor current. Here, if you consider from the 0th point to, this is the voltage. Sorry, this is the current, small value of a current, leakage current that it should be flow. After some time, whenever the gate signal has been given, or if not, therefore up to the breakover voltage, that is avalanche breakdown whenever appears in between the SCRs, therefore up to that point there is a no triggering. Therefore, whenever avalanche breakdown occurs, what should be happen means the device is turned on. At this time, the device is turned on like this. So therefore, the current value is to be increases. Current value is to be increases. And if you consider SCR2, SCR2 is having that voltage values is the same. Voltage values is the same, but what is to be happening means, same means here the breakdown, the avalanche breakdown or a breakover voltage has been changed. Whatever the voltage of breakdown voltage has been changed here. First, SCR1 is having some value, and if it is greater than for SCR2, SCR1 is having low value compared to the SCR2. Like that, here with respect to the SCR2 conduction, at this moment we breakover voltage, the SCR2 will conduct at this time. Nothing but the current value is also increases here. The current of anode current has been increases. Nothing but what it tells means the two SCRs are not having the two SCRs are not having equal ratings. Equal ratings. Nothing but one SCR is having one rating, one SCR is having another rating. Nothing but that is nothing but which causes that unequal distribution of the voltage across two series SCRs. That is nothing but the graph shows here. SCR1 conducts here up to this voltage, SCR2 conducts here. This is the second dotted line you observe. Therefore, there is a distribution of the voltages should be unequal. If it is equal means on the same graph, same line, the V2 also conducts. V2 also conducts. Two SCRs do not share the same supply voltage. Maximum voltage that SCRs can block is V1 plus V2 not to VP not. Actually, this sharing of the voltage is depend upon the uh, rating of that particular voltage rating of that particular device, power rating of that particular device, and all these are considered, but not the breakover voltage. That is I am telling here. Two SCRs do not share the same supply voltage. Maximum voltage that SCRs can block is V1 plus V2, not 2 PV. The VB not is to be have different here. That is the graph shows here. What is the equalization? If you observe the resistance equalization of two SCRs are connected in series, and each SCR having that in parallel with the resistance R1 and R2. Here observe. Here, if you come across the voltage equalization for the same SCRs which are connected in series of two SCR1 and SCR2, and the resistance has been placed here, and the current is to be moving into the internal circuit. Here, if you observe, what this is the voltage deviation. That is nothing but the voltage divisible of each SCR. Voltage is not the equal value here showing. That is nothing but the voltage equalization here shows. Next one, what is this resistance and the capacitance equation for SCRs are connected in series. If you observe here, the SCRs are connected in the same way, but here placing with a resistance of RS, and also the capacitor is also placed. That is called as source resistance and also the source capacitor. Here RS and CS in across with this diode is also connected here. with respect to the loads. Actually, this is nothing but the equalization of SCRs. What tells that means here RS in series connected with the CS value across RS across a diode is placed here. If any, whenever it should be happening in the switch off condition, if having a current value that did not reverse, therefore it should be open circuits. That is the purpose of diode here placed across the resistance value. This is nothing but the equalization or the RC equalization for SCRs connected in series. Next, if you observe, whenever the SCRs are connected in parallel, actually, whenever SCRs are connected in parallel, if SCRs are connected in series means there is an unequal voltage distribution. But here, if you come across the SCR's parallel connection, the current sharing should be unequal. Current sharing, if you observe here, SCR1 and SCR2 are connected in parallel. But what should be happen? The current is to be deviated. The current I is to be moving here. Therefore, two paths has been arranged here with respect to connection of the SCRs in parallel. SCR1 is to be, the current is to be moving towards the I1, SCR1 and I2 towards the SCR2. Again, it should be adding. That is, here, what about the voltage across SCR is to be same, but what is happening means the current sharing is to be unequal. Therefore, the total rated current of the parallel connection is I1 plus I2, but not the 2I2 value. Here I am telling that what about the current I value is to be sharing towards I1 plus I2, which gives the I value, that is the total rated current, but not the 2I2 value. Here, if you observe the graph of V, nothing but the voltage across, nothing but voltage across anode to cathode, voltage across the SCR, and also the current through the SCR. If you observe here, the voltage is nothing but the voltage is to be common value. Here, the voltage value is to be a common value, which is having the same value. So here, but SCR1 is to be having this much value. SCR1 is to be triggered, and it should be, the current value should be increasing in this manner. If you observe, this is the SCR1, nothing but if you consider any rated value of the rated current of that particular two SCRs, if you observe, nothing but if you observe that is 72 amperes or 75 amperes, if you observe here, that is the rated current value of the both SCRs of any one value consider. What should be happen means here the SCR1 has been drawn and SCR2 is also drawn up to the point of 72 amperes. That is the maximum rating. But SCR1 is having the 50 amperes, 50 amperes below the 50 amperes. Nothing but what about the current sharings? The current shared by the SCRs are in an unequal manner. Unequal manner. That is, one SCR1 is to be at 48 amperes, and SCR2 is at 72 or 74 amperes. Here, if you observe with unmatched SCRs, here with unmatched SCRs, equal current sharing is achieved by adding a low value resistor or inductor in series with each SCR. Actually, by adding any resistance value or any inductor value, therefore unmatched values, unmatched SCRs can be shared equally. There is a possibility. Nothing but if you previously observed that, if you observe here, the SCR1 is has been having that 48 amperes here. 48 amperes, of course, it is SCR1. And it should be bring towards the 48 amperes also by providing a resistance in series with it. Therefore, like that, in series with the resistance value adding here, or any inductor value can be added here, in series with SCR, there is a possibility to bring towards the unmatched SCRs of unequal voltage ratios and also unequal current ratios, sharings can be bring back towards equal values, equal voltage and also the equal current parameters. If you observe that for a series connected SCRs, there is a possibility to bring that unmatched SCR towards the matching. Therefore, there is a possibility to place a resistor or inductor in parallel with the SCR. But here, if you observe here on okay, if you observe here, that is nothing but in a parallel connection of SCRs, in a parallel connection of SCRs, either any resistor or inductor can be connected in series with SCR. Therefore, there is a possibility of unmatched SCRs can bring towards the matching or same values. Here, the value of the resistance can be placed, which is determined is equal to R is equal to V1 minus V2 by I2 minus I1. This is the calculation for the placing of resistance in series with the each SCR. Next, current sharing in SCRs with the parallel reactors here. Here, if you observe, current sharing in SCRs with parallel reactors, that is equalization using resistors inefficient due to the extra power loss and also non-compensation for unequal SCR turn on and turn off times, damage due to overloading. These are the problems that which we are getting while equalization. SCRs with the center tap reactors has been shown here if you observe SCR1 and SCR2. Here, what should be happen means the I1 value is to be moving like this and also I2 has been moving like this. Here we have placed a reactor L1 and L2. It should be noted with L1, L2. Nothing but separated L1. L1. These number of turns is having some inductance, and also these terms are having turns as having that inductance. Nothing but two inductances we are having for SCR1 and also the SCR2. Here, while we connecting like this means the load current is to be moving towards the reactor. Therefore, there is a possibility of current sharing equally. Equalization of the current by using of this type of reactors that having some disadvantage, there is extra power loss in the reactor and also damage due to overloading also. There is a problem of overloading also. Next, triggering circuits provide firing signal to turn on the SCR precisely the correct time. Here, these are called as triggering methods. Nothing but if any SCR of a switch, like switch that is a gate is to be controlled. The gate is to be controlled in here. Here, what is to be happening means with respect to with respect to anode with respect to cathode, if you apply the positive side of the voltage, that is anode is made positive with respect to cathode of negative supply. And here what should be happen means while we are applying the voltage in a forward biased condition, the junctions J1 and J3 are forward biased and J2 is reverse biased. But here what should be happen means if the gate is also gate will given with a pulse or a signal to trigger the SCR means that is nothing but the gate triggering. Here, if any signal is given towards the gate, what should be happen means the junction J2 previously acts as a for reverse biased condition that it should be brings towards the forward biased condition. Here, the gate is the main terminal that it can be controlled the device of SCR. Here, the gate is to be having that nothing but to turn off any SCRs by using a gate control. There are we have so many types. Those are nothing but we will I will tell you some of the techniques of turn on methods of thyristor. Here, an SCR is turned on by increasing the anode current. It can be accomplished by some of the ways. Those are thermal triggering, light triggering, high voltage applying, high voltage triggering, and dV by dt triggering, and gate current triggering. These are the different methods of triggering methods to turn on the SCR or the thyristor. Here, if you observe, the gate is provided with thermal triggering also. Nothing but the SCR is provided with the thermal triggering. Nothing but that thermal triggering means what it can be told tells us means here if the temperature of a thyristor is high, if the thyristor temperature should be high, therefore there is an increase in the number of electron hole pairs near the near the junction J2, which causes the more increase of high increase of the leakage currents. Here, what is the leakage currents? Actually, while we are applying the anode to cathode with a forward biased voltage supply, here without any gate triggering here, what should be happen? With respect to anode to cathode, we are applying the forward biased voltage. Therefore, the number of electrons on hole pairs, electron hole pairs are moving towards the junction J1 and up to junction J2. But the junction J2 is to be under reverse biased condition. There is having that increased depletion region. The region in between the across the J2 junction is to be very high. With respect to this condition, the junction J1 electron hole pairs doesn't move towards the J3. Like that, the switch, the SCR is not brought towards the turn on position. That is not becoming towards a turn on position. Here, with respect to a triggering, if the temperature of the thyristor is high, there is an increase in the number of electron hole pairs here, which increases the leakage currents. This increase in currents causes to uh, increases of the alpha 1 and alpha 2 parameters. That is alpha 1 from the transistor of NPN and also the alpha 2 from the PNP. If you observe that the number of electron hole pairs are increased and the leakage current is to be increased, thereby the SCR can be becomes towards a turn on. Therefore, this type of turn on may cause thermal runaway and is normally which is not considerable. That is avoided. Here, if you consider with respect to increasing the temperature of the particular thyristor, that it can be the leakage current can be increases. Therefore, what happens with respect to increase of the leakage current means the thyristor bots towards the turn on position. But what is the problem is while we are applying the thermal triggering, there is a with respect to high temperatures, there is a problem of thermal runaway. I think the device may be get failure. Next, what is meant by a light triggering? Next, light triggering, thermal triggering and light triggering. Here, if you observe this, if light is allowed to strike the junctions of a thyristors, the electron hole pairs increase and the thyristor may turn on. That is nothing but actually the junction J2 is the reverse bias condition. This junction can be bringing towards the forward biased condition, which can be possible by another method is light to triggering. By showing on the light on the particular junction J2. Therefore, what should be happen means whenever the light is to be allowed towards the junction, therefore the number of electron hole pairs again increases. Therefore, with respect to increase of electron hole pairs, there is a possibility of an increase in a leakage current. With respect to increase in leakage current, therefore the SCR should be turned on. Again, this is one of the another method that it can be possible for not only this type of SCR, but we are having different types of SCRs that it useful for light activated thyristors. LA SCRs are we are having that light activated SCRs are having these are different types of thyristors. These type of light activated thyristors are used by using of light triggering to turn on the SCR. The next one is the high voltage. High voltage. Initially, we discussed about that high voltage also. Nothing but that in the graph, if you observe, whenever the voltage value in between the anode to cathode made positive and increase to device rating value, increase up to the device rating value or SCR rating value. Therefore, there is a avalanche breakdown or a breakover of a voltage can be occurs. At this moment, what should happen means a small leakage current is before it is passing, which can increase. Therefore, the junction J2 can becomes towards the forward bias condition. At this moment, the leakage current should be increases and the SCR can be turned off. That is nothing but the high voltage. This is uh, here, the high voltage method is the forward anode to cathode voltage is greater than the forward breakdown voltage, that is VP naught or VP naught. Sufficient leakage current flows to initiate regenerative turn on. That is nothing but this is one of the method. This type of turn on may be destructive and should be, it is also an avoided method. It is not considerable. Next one is a dV by dt method. Here, what is meant by dV by dt triggering? Here, the dV by dt triggering is to be uh, the rate of rise of anode current, cathode voltage is high. The charging current of the capacitive junctions may be sufficient enough to turn on the thyristor. Therefore, a high value of charging current may damage the thyristor, and the device must be protected against high dV by dt. Here, there is a possibility of a dV by dt triggering method. This is one of the method that it can be derived from a two transistor analogy. Thyristor of a two transistor analogy can be determines that of a dV by dt triggering method. Here, if you observe, another method is a gate current. If thyristor is forward biased, the injection of the gate current by applying positive gate voltage between the gate and cathode terminals turn on the thyristor. As the gate current is increased, the forward blocking voltage is decreased actually. But here, if you observe, when the gate signal has been given, nothing but the gate is a controller, uh, the terminal which is provided with the supply voltage of a positive negative. In the next slide, we will show here produce gate signal of a suitable magnitude and sufficiently short rise time. Produce gate signal of adequate duration, that is important. Provide accurate firing control over the required range. Ensure that triggering does not occur from false signals or noise. There is a possibility of triggering to turn on the SCR by using of a gate triggering does not occur any false signals. There is a problem of false signals also. In AC applications, ensure that the gate signal is applied when the SCR is forward biased. Next one, in three-phase circuits, provide gate pulses that are 120 degrees apart with respect to the reference point. Here, this is the important one. And next one, uh, so simultaneous triggering of a series in parallel connection of the SCR. Here, uh, types of the gates firing signals we're having to provide the gate signal towards the, that is a gate current method. This is of the gate current method, comes under the gate current method. Gate current is to be providing an alternating current or a direct current, or if you're giving a pulse signal. These are the three methods which have to go, we have to discuss. First one is a DC gate signal form, that is a direct current gate signal. Direct current gate signal. If you observe here, this is the SCR, this is the SCR. This SCR is connected, anode is connected towards the load resistance and also a Vs source value, and also cathode is connected here to the negative supply side Vs. And here if you observe, the gate terminal is connected towards a resistive element and also a switch and also gate source voltage. This is nothing but a gate voltage, the DC voltage of which is shown with the E value. Here G is nothing but the gate, and the next one a diode is connected. This diode is connected because of actually how the SCR can be turned on means here whenever the supply is given and the switch is closed and the switch S is closed, therefore with respect to the switch closing, the current is to be moving towards the resistor RG and also the gate signal. With respect to the anode and cathode applying voltage of Vs of a forward biased condition. Therefore, whenever the gate signal switch is closed means there is a possibility of SCR to turn on. Here, IC is the gate current which is moving towards the circuit. Here, if you observe, here, this is the diode of a freewheeling diode. If you observe, this is the freewheeling diode. Whenever the gate's SCR is to be in turn on position, this is in the off position. Whenever it is in a SCR in off position means it should be a turn on manner. That is, anode is more positive with respect to cathode. Nothing but whenever there is a reversal of current should be happen. Therefore, there is a possibility of load to the source is to be moving. The current is to be current is moving from load to the source value. There is a possibility of diode using here. That is the freewheeling diode. That is, this is the one form of the uh, uh, giving signals towards the gate. That is a DC signal method. Next one, actually here we are applying a extra source. This is the another source. This is the one source, and this is the second source. Why we are using this much means here, this is one of the method. A voltage is applied here. This voltage is applied across anode and cathode, not towards the gate and cathode. Here we are applying another source voltage, that is the DC voltage, which here applying is across gate and cathode. This is the cathode. Here, if you observe here, this is the two source method. Another source is we are adding. If you consider the DC same gate signals from same source, if you allow, there is a possibility of using the same source to activate that particular gate. Here, same anode is connected. The switch terminal is to be connected to the anode or the positive side. Whenever the supply is given, therefore a current is to be moving towards, and also the current is to be moving towards the anode and cathode. Whenever, and up to this point, this is only turn off only. There is no on position. This is under off position. Whenever switch is closes, when switch is closed, therefore the same current is to be moving. Nothing but a small amount of current is to be required to turn on the SCR through using a gate. Therefore, a small amount of current is to be moving towards the gate. Therefore, the SCR becomes to turn on position. Next, we are having some of the disadvantages of using of DC gate signals. Some of the disadvantages. Here, if you observe, the constant gate signals causes a gate power dissipation. The DC signals is to be constant value, therefore gate power dissipation is a problem. And next one, DC gate signals are not used for firing SCRs in AC applications. Actually, SCR is an AC application, therefore doesn't use for DC gate signals, because presence of positive gate signal during negative off cycle would increase the reverse anode current and possibly destroy the device. There is a problem that occurs in the SCR whenever we are applying with a DC gate signal. Next one, pulse signal. Instead of continuous DC signal, single pulse or a train of pulses is generated. It provides precise control of a point to which SCR is fired. SCR is fired means it is a triggering. SCR can be triggered at each and every time interval. At each and interval. If you require any interval of time means that is best suited to go for pulse signal. By using of a with some magnitude, a pulse is to be given up to some period. Therefore, up to that point there is a turn on. SCR is to be turned on. After the time, what should happen means it should be turned on. Then it provides electrical isolation between SCR and gate triggering method. This is the advanced method, pulse signal method. SCR triggering using a UJT oscillator. This is an UJT oscillator, unijunction transistor oscillator. By using of this type of methods also, we are use that supply towards the gate and cathode. Therefore, by using a signal towards the supply towards this, the using of UJT triggering means here the gate should be controlled and to turn on at what particular interval time should be required, and to produce the pulse towards the gate signal. Thereby, using of this gate pulses, the SCR can be turned on. Next, another circuit. This is also another method of circuit here. Next, SCR triggers using a diag. This is also one of the method of triggering method, same like that of the UJT, unijunction transistor. Here also same method we are applying, but it should be an AC, and it is also an AC. This is AC voltage, and also this is also AC voltage. Optocoupler. This is also one of the method, optocoupler. And next one, AC signals. This is an important one. If you observe an AC signal, we are applying here. Why? Because an SCR is used for AC applications, and this is also used for AC signals. Therefore, whenever the source voltage is applied here with respect to the load resistance, and also an SCR has been placed here, what should happen? Here, with respect to the closing of the circuit, here some of the current should be flow. Here also this is of the this resistance also. This is nothing but a variac type of resistance. Nothing but The resistance can be varied here. With respect to the current that it can be allowed, IC can be varied by using of this resistor. And the gate is to be controlled. Here, small amount of current is to be sufficient to control the gate to turn on the SCR. This is the one of the circuit, and this is one of the circuit by providing a capacitance. By capacitance, these capacitance are used for to charge. If any off condition, if suppose the SCR is in off position, very off position, what should happen? A small amount of current should be flow towards the resistor and it should be dissipated in the circuit here. But here what should be happen means whenever the SCR is in off position, therefore with respect to off position of the SCR, the freewheeling diode is placed here. The freewheeling diode is to be conducted. Freewheeling diode is to be conducted, and here what should happen means the anode is made positive with respect to the cathode. Why? Because it should be charging. This is nothing but an RC circuit here. This is an RC circuit. Triggering of SCRs in series and also in parallel connections. This is one of the type of the circuits. If any SCRs are connected in parallel and also in series, how can they trigger? By applying a same one triggering pulse of so many outputs. And the next one, what is a commutation? The process of turning off an SCR is called commutation. Yes, we applying the signals and turning on the SCRs by using a gate control, gate terminal. But turn off is also important. Here, the process of turn off an SCR is called the commutation. Can be achieved by reducing the anode current below the holding current and make anode negative with respect to cathode. Reducing anode voltage, anode current below the holding current. Actually, holding current and also the latching current has been discussed. Here, reducing the anode current below the holding current, there is a possibility that it can be turned off the SCR, make anode negative with respect to cathode. That is also one of the important. Actually, anode is more made positive with respect to cathode, but it can be reversed. Whenever it can be reversed, means there is a possibility to turn off the SCR. These are the two methods. Types of commutations are natural or line commutation or forced commutation. SCR turn-off methods, these are they are diverting the anode current to an alternate path, shorting the SCR from anode to cathode, applying a reverse voltage across the SCR, forcing the anode current. This comes towards the forced commutation, opening the external path from its anode supply voltage. It is also comes under the forced commutation, momentarily reducing the supply voltage to zero. These are the different methods of SCR to turn off. This is the capacitor commutation method, SCR turn off circuit using a transistor switch. Here we are using a transistor. Here, while we are applying the off pulse and also the on pulse. If you apply the off pulse, means what should happen means there is no voltage across the transistor here. We observe off pulse. This is off pulse. We are applying here. If you observe here, actually, whenever applying the voltage in a reversal manner, therefore this is an opposite pulse, off pulse, therefore there is a possibility of turn off. This is also one of the method of a capacitor turn on. External source, this is the important one, commutation by external source. Here we are actually this is the source voltage and also this is the SCR and gate current has been applied here. With respect to this, a load resistance are connected and also the pulse transformer is used here and also pulse generator. With respect to this, what should happen? And if you consider here, actually this is the pulse which we are showing here. This is the turn on of the SCR and with the ISCR current has to be moving. Here the gate is to be turned on. Here, if you consider, this is the gate signal which we are applied here under 0 degree. Here the gate signal has been given. Therefore, SCR has been in turn on position. Whenever it should be SCR is turned on, therefore the voltage is to be zero. Voltage across the SCR should be zero. Therefore, shown that is zero. But what should happen means SCR current should be same high value. Why? Because current should be moving up to this point. Here, if you consider, here it is turned on, turn off. IG should be comes to zero up to this point. Here it should be coming towards the negative. Negative. That is nothing but Pulse generators which operate with a negative voltage, therefore it should be off. And this is another method of using a resonance computation, series resonance turn off circuit DTC, and also a parallel resonance turn off circuit. These are some of the important turn off methods. And is a AC line turn off method. This is the important one. Actually, we will use here now. In at present we will use this AC line combination only. This is also called as a natural combination. If you observe here, source voltage has been applied here. The source voltage of Vs has been applied across the SCR and the load resistors are connected, and this is the gate current and IL load current. Here, if you observe, again the same. A sinusoidal signal has been applied, that is the source voltage. Up to this point, the current is to be rising like this with respect to why, because it should be turned on at a 0 degree. Therefore, the gate has been applied, and gate whenever the gate applied, and it should be bring towards the turn off gate. Gate current is to be brings to zero position. Pulse should be removed. Once it should be turned on, there is no doesn't record of gate terminal current towards the gate terminal. Therefore, load current it should be moving like this. Whenever it in off position, voltage is to be zero at this time period. Under off condition, off position, what should happen means uh, the voltage should be in a negative half cycle only, but there is no positive current again. Negative current also, negative load current is also not there. Why? Because there is a only half cycle to be conducted here. Therefore, this is the conduction period of an SCR of through the load resistance IL and also the VS which we have shown here. Thank you. I hope understand of turn on methods and also the turn off methods of triggering methods and also series and parallel connections of the SCRs. Next, we will discuss about the snubber circuit and also some of the problems.